with our feet side by side, gazing softly into the distance, breathing gently in and out of your nose. Bring your hands to your hips, fingers in front, thumbs in back, and take a step out to the left, bringing your weight into your right foot, and then step. The feet are about shoulder width apart. Ideally, the toes are pointing forward, the feet are parallel. Warming the joints of the neck. Inhale, turn the chin and gaze over one shoulder, gazing as far behind you as you're able. Bring the eyes over as well. Exhale back through center. Inhale, turn the chin and gaze the opposite direction. Exhale, return. Inhale, lift the chin so the head will move back. Lifting the chin protects the neck. Exhale, lower the chin to center. So good for your thyroid and parathyroid. Inhale, tuck the chin, gaze at the floor, or if you're able, your navel. Exhale, center. And we'll repeat all 4 directions. Inhale. Exhale through the nose as you return. Inhale, gazing the other way. Exhale, realign the chin at center. Inhale, lift up, gaze back. Really open along the throat. Exhale, gently lowering the chin. And then inhale, tuck the chin, open along the back. Feel the opening all along down the spine. And exhale, return. Release the hands for opening the bow. We're going to have 2 hand positions, a loose fist where the thumbs are over the fingers, and then an open hand where the fingers are open, thumbs spread wide. So open hand, the fingers are together, thumbs spread wide. So let's bring that loose fist right by the chest. Inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades, separate the elbows, move the hands out, gaze at one fist all the way out. Open the hands, exhale, bring the hands towards each other. They're parallel right in front of the chest. Inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades, move the elbows back, open the hands as you gaze at the opposite fist. And then exhale. Bringing the palms back to each other. Keep your gaze on that hand all the way to center. One more time each side. Inhale, open. Still working the neck here. Exhale, close. We're also opening important gates of energy in the chest and between the shoulder blades. So very important energetic alignment here. Arms overhead. Inhale, lift the arms up, gaze up. Turn the palms forward. Loose fist as you exhale, gaze at one fist all the way down. Lowering the hands all the way past the hips, letting the chin lower. Inhale, the palms face each other as you lift up, lift the chin. Keep the shoulders down, don't let them come in your ears. Turn the palms forward. Exhale, lower, gazing at the opposite fist. All the way down. Hopefully you're still feeling that beautiful stretching and opening along the neck. Inhale up, continuing to work your thyroid and parathyroid glands as we move the neck up and down. Exhale, gazing at that first fist. Inhale, lift up again. This is so great for clearing headaches, alleviating neck and shoulder pain. Exhale, lower. All the way down. Arm circles. Get that open hand. Bring one hand on top of the other, really crossing at the wrist. Inhale, lift the arms up. Keep those shoulders relaxed down though, and gaze up. Exhale, separate the hands. Look at the palm of one hand as both palms float down, the palms are up. Cross the opposite wrist on top. Inhale, lift up, gaze up. Exhale, open, gaze at the opposite palm as the arms float down. All the way down again, continuing to work on that neck. Inhale, lift up, gaze up. Exhale, open, gaze at the first palm as you float down. Opposite palm on top. Inhale, lift up, gaze up. Exhale, separate, gazing at the other hand. All the way down. Spreading the wings to take flight. Just do a natural breath in and out of your nose this whole time. You are going to be bringing the elbows back and gazing at the elbow behind you, and then bringing the arms up and in. So it's just a really opening of the chest and a separating of the shoulder blades. Continuing to work those energy gates so chi and blood and other fluids can flow up to the brain and then down from the brain for cleansing, clearing that lymphatic system. Inhale, or just do a natural breath. Bring the elbows back, squeeze the shoulder blades, look at the elbow, one elbow behind you, and then bring both elbows forward. The backs of the hands face each other. Fingertips come up and then float down. Bring the elbows back again, gaze at the opposite elbow. Bringing the elbows forward, the gaze comes forward. Hands come up and then float them down. Really feel the shoulder blades squeeze as the chest and the fronts of the shoulders open. And then really separate the shoulder blades. Open along the entire back of the shoulders. One more time, gazing at the second side. And lower. Side bends. You're going to bring the back of the hand, of one hand to the back, and the other hand's going to lift up and touch wherever it lands. If you're still working on shoulder strength, a couple of options are both hands by the side, or you can bring one hand up, palm down, and go over, or the palm up and come over. If you're able though, we're going to continue to really open along the shoulders, opening important points under the arms, the heart one point. Feet are still parallel, knees are soft, tuck your pelvis. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, as you gaze on the floor about 40 degrees in front of your pinky toe. Inhale, up. Exhale, change your arms. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend to the other side, gazing at the floor about 40 degrees in front of your little toe. Inhale, center. Exhale, change for one more time each side. Lift. Inhale. Exhale, bend. Inhale. Exhale, change. Inhale, lift. And exhale, side bend. Really keep to the side, don't come forward or back. Inhale, up. Exhale, relax the arms for one arm pillar. Both hands come above the pelvis and below the navel to start. Palms are up. You have the open hand position. Inhale the hands to the heart. One hand turns down, the other turns up. As you exhale, press away. Keep the shoulders relaxed down. Inhale, both palms face each other at heart height. One hand turns up, the other just continues down as you exhale. Inhale, return to the heart. Exhale, press, reach, really reach. Again, continuing to open the lines of energy, clear blockages as you inhale and exhale. This is so incredible for pain in the elbows, pain along the sides of the body, digestive pain, so many benefits and release. Single arm pushing forward, bring both hands into loose fists by your side. Inhale, exhale, press one open hand forward and then turn at the waist, the shoulders, the chin, and gaze at the elbow behind you. The hips will move a little. We're not moving them on purpose. We focus on the upper body. As we inhale, realign. Exhale, press and turn at the waist, the shoulders, the chin, and the eyes. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come to center. As we begin, hip circles. The feet are about 2 times shoulder width, and we are going to do where we move the upper body and the lower body will also move. You can just pat on the hips if you need, if you're seated. You can also just move the lower body if that's easier for you. But if you're able, bring the body almost parallel to the earth and then move towards one side, come back, and then move to the other side and forward again for 1. You'll notice that the hips move as your upper body moves. 2. 3. 4, and let's go the other way. 1. 2. 3. 4. Come up. Bring your hands back to about shoulder width apart, and we're going to do double hands reaching up. This is a forward fold, so if you haven't seen it before, you might want to watch, but if you know, have that open hand position, cross at the wrist. Inhale, lift the arms up, gaze up. Exhale, lower the arms to shoulder height, the palms face forward, and hinge forward. Hang just a moment. And then overlap the hands again. Inhale, up. They come overhead, gaze up. And exhale, lower the arms to your sides. Bring the other hand on top. Inhale, lift up, gaze up. Exhale, separate the arms, hinge at the hips, folding forward. Hang a moment. Cross your wrists. Inhale, lift up, gaze up. Exhale, separate the arms. We'll do one more time each side. Inhaling, lift up, gaze up. Exhale, separate the arms, hinge forward, hang heavy at the bottom. Cross the hands again. Inhale, up, gaze up. Exhale, lower the arms. Opposite hand on top. Inhale, lift up, gaze up. Exhale, fold. And then cross the hands, inhale up again, gaze up. And exhale, lower your arms. That move is so powerful because the bladder channel along the back of the body, going down the back of the spine and the legs, when you open that channel, it's like a pain reliever for the body. Whenever there are blockages along the bladder channel, you're going to have a lot more pain. So just doing that can relieve pain in so many parts of the body. It's really wonderful. All right, now we're going to go ahead and reaching forward in bow stance. Bring your hands into loose fists by your side and step out 2 times shoulder width. Bring toe in, toe out, and turn your feet over that front toe. Bend the front leg and bring the hand up on the side of the leg that's behind you. You have an open hand with the thumb pointing up. And just hold and breathe. Feel the opening along the front of the hip flexor. Both heels are firmly rooted to the earth, so narrow your stance if your heel is lifted. Draw the hand back in, realign the feet and the body. Toe in, toe out. Bring the hips over that front leg, bend the knee, lift up the hand on the side of the leg that's back, thumb is up. Imagine a straight line from your heel to the tips of your fingers. Don't lean forward or back, have a nice straight spine as you breathe gently. Curling back in, we'll do one more time each side, toe in, toe out, bend. Make sure you can still see your toes when you bend the leg. Bring up the arm. It's on the side of the leg that's behind you. Both feet are firmly planted on the earth. Breathe gently in and out of your nose. And realign. This movement is like connecting a circuit. We're connecting the energy from our lower body to our upper body, allowing it to flow with great ease. We also open to absorbing more earth energy. So it's a really wonderful position. Good. And return to center. Now we'll do double hands reach down. If your balance feels good, we're going to start getting into some balancing on these next movements. You should have your feet side by side, but if you're still working on it, just get so you're comfortable. And with all the forward folds, you stop where you feel a stretch, but you're still comfortable. So even though I'll be going all the way down to the floor, you might stop at your thighs. Wherever you stop though, let your head hang heavy. Don't hold tension in your neck, all right? Interlace your fingers and thumbs. Palms are up above the pelvis, below the navel. Inhale to your heart as the elbows move out, then press the hands forward and up. Keep the hands together as you exhale and hinge forward. Keep your chin up all the way down. Keep that chin lifted, lifted, lifted. Now hang heavy. Let your hands hang wherever they are. You might have your palms flat on the floor. You might have them on your thighs. Wherever they are is fine. Just breathe gently. And then inhale, float your hands up the insides of your legs. Roll your shoulders back and down. Again, interlace your fingers. Inhale, lift the hands up and through center, gaze up. Exhale, fold. Keep that chin up until the very last moment, then lower the chin. Release the hands, breathe gently a moment, and then inhale, sweep your hands up the inside of your legs. Exhale, settle. Knee circles. If your feet aren't side by side, bring them side by side. If you're in a chair, you can just massage your knees from the inside to the outside or pat with open hands. We're going to do 4 circles, one direction, 4 the other. Let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, and let's go the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to shift our weight from side to side. Open to that 2 times shoulder width position. This is such a subtle movement, but it is so remarkable for just aligning the spine, opening the hips, strengthening the legs. So it's quite, seems simple, but it's really powerful. Both toes are pointing forward. Bend one knee and really feel about a huge, like 50% of the weight of the body on that leg. Turn the torso over that leg. And then with the instep of the extended leg, draw the body back to center, lifting the bent knee and realign the torso. Bend the opposite knee, turn over that leg, draw up and in and realign. First side again. Bend that knee, turn the torso, draw up and in, realign. Bend the opposite knee, turn the torso, drawing in with the instep as you straighten the knee and realign. Good. I'm going to get my little prop for the next move, this deep knee squat. I had surgery many years ago, gosh, 22 years ago now, and so I have a shorter right leg because of that knee surgery. So I have a little prop under my heels. You don't need one. We're going to be doing the deep knee bend, and it's very important to adjust. So the first modification is the feet are side by side, and you might have a wider stance. We're going to be coming forward, bending down and lowering, just go ahead and watch a moment, coming all the way down. So you might just come to here, you might just be here, the hands might need to come up. So you might balance here, but slowly over time you're going to want to work all the way down. This is so essential that you keep this flexibility. Ultimately, if you can get to the full, really deep squat, that's great for your knees and your hips and lower back. But any ability, any step along the way is still going to give you that youthful movement and prevent pain. Super important that where there is no movement, there is pain. So let's begin. Just gentle breath throughout the posture. Slide your hands down to your knees and start bending the legs. Stop wherever you feel, ooh, I'm uncomfortable, and come back up a little. Come all the way down, lowering the hips into this deep squat. You might need to have your hands up. Then straighten the knees, bring the hands either to the floor or the legs as you hang forward and hold. Bring your hands up the insides of your legs and roll your shoulders back and down. We'll do that one more time, coming forward. Bending the knees, lowering the hips, bringing the hands wherever they rest, and lift the hips, straighten the legs, hang the head. In, bring the hands up the inside of the legs and roll the shoulders back and down. Great. I know many of you are being able to do that now, so it's so exciting. I've heard from some of you, and I love that. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and it's called holding the knee. The legs are about 2 times shoulder width again. You have the open hand position. One hand points towards one knee, the other hand is going to point towards the earth. If you haven't seen this before, you might want to watch for one because it is a forward fold. So we're going to go ahead and just do a natural breath throughout, fold forward. You don't touch the knee or the floor, but the fingers are pointing towards the knee and the floor. Then you bend your knees, lower your hips, And then inhale, or just breathe gently, the torso comes up. Press the hands away from each other and then lift the knees. The lower hand points to the floor. The upper hand, as you bend forward, will point towards the knee. Toes are forward if you're able. Bend your knees, lower your hips, and lift the torso. The lower hand comes up. You press the hands away from each other. One more time each side. Lower hand points to the earth. As you lift the knees and fold forward, the other hand points towards or holds that knee. There is a variation where you actually hold the knee. Bend the knees, lower the hips, lift the torso, and press the arms away. Lift the knees, lower hand points to the floor, and the upper hand as you fold forward will come towards the knee. Hang heavy. Bend the knees, lower the hips. Inhale the torso up, lift the upper body, press away, and the knees come up and down. All right, we have 2 more moves in the 18. Bring the feet side by side. These are both balancing moves, and the tip that you get, that you hear and that I like to give as well, is to look at a point on the floor or a point in the distance if you're still working on your balance. Also, it's been really helpful teaching some in-person classes because you don't want to be wobbly. It's been very helpful for me to see that people will really try and struggle to get it up. Don't do that. You want to be stable, and as your stability gets better and better, then you can lift your leg. It is better to have your foot slightly touching the ground as you work on your balance than it is to think, oh, I got to be here. You won't get the same benefit. You need to be stable. So let's begin. Hands by your sides. Inhale, a small step forward with one foot as you lift your arms. Lift the back heel. Exhale, lower the arms, bring the knee through. Wherever you start feeling wobbly is where you want to stop. And bring the foot a little bit lower. Inhale, the arms come up again. Step back to the toe. Exhale, bring the feet side by side. Inhale, small step forward with the other foot as you lift the arms and lift the heel in the back. Exhale, lower the arms, bring the back leg through. Hold. Inhale, arms up, step back to the toe. Exhale, lower the arms, feet side by side. First foot, inhale, arms come up, lift the back heel as you step forward. Exhale, if you're able, bring the leg higher. Inhale, hands come up, step back to the toe. Exhale, shift back, feet side by side. Second foot steps forward, the arms come up, the heel lifts. And then exhale, bring the knee through. You can bring it higher if you're at that stage. Inhale, the hands come up, step back to the toe. Exhale, feet side by side. Walking on the mountain. I love this one. And it also, teaching the in-person classes, I can see how people really wobble. This is much more difficult than you think. So just focus on comfort and stability. Fingers in front, thumbs in back. Just breathe gently as you step to one heel, the toe is up. Lower that toe, lift the back heel. Shift the weight back, lift the front toes. Set that foot down, get your weight nice and firm on that leg, and you're going to bring the back leg through to the heel with the toe up. Lower the toe, lift the back heel. Shift back, lift the front toes, get your weight nice and firm on that leg. Bring the front leg up and back to the toe. The heel is lifted. Exhale, lower the heel, lift the toe. Lower the toe, lift the heel. And then bring the feet side by side. All right, we'll do the second leg stepping forward with the other foot. Toe is up, you're on the heel. Lower the toe, lift the back heel. Lower the back heel, lift the front toe. This time, lower the front toe, feel the weight stable over that leg, bring the back leg through, to the heel, toes lifted. Lower the toe, lift the heel. Lower the heel, lift the toe, shift your weight over that foot, feel it nice and strong. Step back to the toe with the heel lifted. Then lower the heel, lift the toe. Lower the toe, lift the heel. And then lower and bring the feet side by side. Bring your hands down by your sides but not touching. Feet are side by side. And just breathe gently as you gaze into the distance for a moment. Let the benefits flow through your body. Feel the energy coursing through you. Feel the sense of calm. Thank you for joining me for this Liangong Series 1 practice. I hope you feel vital and vibrant.